Hello, I'm Deborah Hide-Bayne and this is my New Zealand kitchen full of Coromandel flavour. Like many people in the world right now, I'm spending more time at home and wanting to contribute something positive. So welcome to the first of my free online cookery lessons, and today we're going to be talking about stock and bone broth. When a member of your family is sick, of course you want to do something to make them feel better or to support them getting well again. And one thing you can do is make soup. Good stock is the basis for good soup, and that is where we're going to start. So today I'm going to be making chicken stock. The main difference between bone broth and stock is the amount of time that you cook it. Also for stock, I might be using smaller bones like chicken bones and more vegetables, and for bone broth I might be using much bigger bones like beef knuckles or joints. So using cooked chicken carcasses or bones left over from a roast that you might otherwise throw away is a really good idea because it will add to the flavour. So if the meat bones you're getting are not cooked, you really need to roast them before you start. So you could try cooking them in a really hot oven, about 220 degrees for about half an hour. Let's get started. The first thing I've got lots of frozen chicken carcasses and roast chicken bits and pieces that I've been keeping in the freezer, and I've put them all in my stock pot. The next thing I'm going to do is roughly chop an onion, some carrots, some parsley, including the stalks, and I'm also going to put in some bay leaves and a little bit of celery. So we can put in all the onion. We don't need to cut off all the skin. We're going to strain the stock when we finished, so all the onion skin and everything can help. So we're just going to very roughly chop that. Oh, that bit's a bit harder. There we go. And we're just going to put it all in our stock pot. Here we go with the carrots. Just very rough chopping. We're going to cook this for a good long time, so it doesn't really matter how big the pieces are. And we're going to put in the parsley stalks and all as well. So we've got some peppercorns in my hand here, so I'm going to throw those in first. And then I'm going to put in all these things that we just chopped. Or at least I'm going to try and put them all in. There we go. Oh, that's good. And there's the one that got away. And I boiled the kettle already, so I'm just going to fill it up now, right to the top with water. And now I'm just going to turn it on. And I'm going to bring all this to the boil. And we're going to get a bit of kind of froth, sort of dirty, scummy looking froth on top. And I'm just going to skim that off because those are the impurities. And then I'm going to leave it gently simmering for, well, if I was going to make stock, about 3 hours. And if I'm going to make bone broth, then a lot longer, maybe 10 or even 12. So yeah, come and have a look and see how it looks now. About 10 minutes later, look, it's just coming up to the boil now, so we're going to just skim off some of these impurities. And that's going to make our stock a lot clearer. Here we are, several hours later, and come and have a look. It's looking much more delicious now. All the bones are cooking up and all that goodness is coming out of them, and our stock is nearly ready. So now I've cooled my stock and I've strained it and left it in the refrigerator overnight, and I put a little bit in this jug to show you what it looks like. So look, if you come forward you can see it's got this delicious jiggle to it. And that means it's worked really well, and this stock is ready to use, and it's full of protein and deliciousness. It actually smells really good too. And so I could use it just as broth, or I could use it in a risotto or in a casserole, and those are things I'm going to be showing you in another video. So stay safe, and I'll see you next time from the beautiful Coromandel.